5th grade, Chapter 2, Lesson 4, Partial Quotient. So like I just told you, this will be kind of like what you did last year with your multiplication when you did partial products. This time we're going to do it with partial quotient, so it'll be with division instead of multiplication. Unlock the problem. People in the United States eat about 23 pounds of pizza per person every year. If you ate that much pizza each year, how many years would it take you to eat 775 pounds of pizza? Rewrite in one sentence the problem you are asked to solve. So what are we asked to solve? How many years it would take to eat 775 pounds of pizza. So divide by using partial quotient. Subtract multiples of the divisor from the dividend until the remaining number is less than the multiple. The easiest partial quotients to use are multiples of 10. So like 10, 20, 30. Okay? So for the first one, they said to take 10 times 23. So that would be what? What's 10 times 23, guys? 230. So then they took, when it says subtract the smaller multiples of the divisor until the remaining number is less than the divisor, then add the partial quotients to find the quotient. Okay? So they took 10 times 23 and got 230, and then they subtracted that out and was left with 545. Could we do that again? Okay? We could do 10 times 20. We could do 10 times 23 again, right? So 10 times 23, and we said that was what? 230. So I'd mark my 10 over here. Then I subtract. 5 minus 0 is 5. 4 minus 3 is 1. 5 minus 2 is 3. Can I do my 230 again? Yep. So 10 times 23. So 10, right? Is what? 230. So 5 minus 0 is 5. Make this 1 and 11 and make this 3 2. So 11 minus 3 is 8. Now can I do 10 times 23 again? No, right? What would I have to do?
8 times 23? 4 times 23.
Let's do 2 times 23. And what is that?
46.
46. So this becomes a 15. This becomes a 7. So 39, right? And then I put my 2 over here. Okay, what do I have left over? 39. So how many times does 23 go into 39? So 1 times 23. So minus 23. So 9 minus 3 is 6. And 3 minus 2 is
1.
So then I have my 1 over here. Now what I'm going to do is I need to add all of these to get my whole number. Okay? So we know our remainder is what, guys? 16. So we can already fill that in because 23 cannot go into 16, correct? Okay? Then 10 plus 10 plus 10 is
33.
Plus 2 is
32.
Plus 1 is
33.
So 33 remainder 16. So it would take you more than 33 years to eat 775 pounds of pizza. Example, Miles is helping his father with the supply order for his pizza shop. For the next week, the shop will need 1,450 ounces of mozzarella cheese. Each package of cheese weighs 32 ounces. Complete Miles' work to find how many packages of mozzarella cheese he needs to order. So he took 32 times what? To get 320, guys. 10. So if I write 10 there, I write 10 over here. He took 32 times what?
10.
Times 10 and subtracted and got 810. He took 32 times 10 and got 320 and then subtracted it and got 490. He took 32 times 10 and got 320, subtracted it and had 170 left over. So then he took 32 times what? 5 to get 160 and he had 10 left over. So could he go any further? No. So he had a remainder of 10. And then if we go over here and add, we have 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 is
40.
plus 5 is
45.
45. So he needs to order how many packages of mozzarella cheese?
Order 5, remainder 10.
When I put 45 remainder 10,
No, you put
no, because he's going to need over 45 packages, but to make sure he covers that whole thing, he's going to need 46. Okay? Now, on this next one, so try this. Use different partial quotients to solve the problem. You guys are going to work it here, but I'm going to work it over to the side so I have a little bit more room. So I'm going to have 1450 divided by what?
32.
32. So basically what they want us to do is they want us to use partial quotients that are a little bit bigger so then we don't have to have quite as many steps. So I could take 32 times what? Remember they said to use multiples of 10. So 10, 20, 30. So could I do 20? Yes. So what is 32 times 20?
640.
640. So I'm going to take 1450 minus 640. So 0 minus 0 is
0.
5 minus 4 is
1.
4 minus 6. Nope. So this becomes 14 and this becomes a 0. So 14 minus 6 is 8. So could I do 32 times 20 again?
Yes.
Okay, so 32 times 20, which gets me 640, we said. So 0 minus 0 is 0. This 1 becomes an 11, and this 8 becomes a 7. 11 minus 4 is 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. Now I need to take 32 times what? 32 is approximately what rounded?
30.
30. So how many times could 3 go into 16 without going over?
5.
5 times. So let's try that. So mentally 0 times or 2 times 5 is 10. Put it over at 0. Mentally carry the 1. 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. So I have 170 minus 160, which leaves me with 10, right? And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add all of these. So 20 plus 20 plus 5 is 45. So my answer is
45 remainder 10.
45 remainder 10. So we got the same answer, but did we have to do as many steps? No. Alright, so divide and use partial quotients. So I'm going to go ahead and do, we're going to do number 1. So what would I do here? I would do 18 times what?
64.
20.
Could I do 20? Okay, so times 20. Okay, so what is 18 times 20?
26. 260. Yeah.
360.
Yeah.
Okay. So 8 minus 0 is 8. This becomes 14, and this becomes 5. 14 minus 6 is 8. 5 minus 3 is 2. So can I do 18 times 20 again?
No.
No. Could I do 18 times 10?
Yes.
Okay, so 18 times 10. So 288 minus 180. So 8 minus 8 is 8. 8 minus 0 is 8. 8 minus 8 is
0.
0. 2 minus 1 is
1.
1. Okay? So 18 rounded up is about what? 20, right? Okay? So how many times can 20 go into 100? 5. So, but let's look at this. 18 times 5. If I took 8 times 5, I'd have 40. So 0. Mentally carry the 4. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 4 is 9. So I'd have 90. So could I do times 6?
Yes.
Yep. So 18 times 6 is 108. So do I have anything left over on this one?
No.
Nope. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add these. 20 plus 10 is
30.
plus 6 is
36.
so my answer is
36.
alright, so the next one we have 33,186 divided by 62. So what could I do first? 62 times what?
20.
Times 20. Okay. So 62 plus 62 would be what? 124. And then add a 0. And then I subtract. 6 minus 0 is 6. 8 minus 4 is
4.
this becomes an 11, and this becomes a 2. 11 minus 2 is 9. 2 minus 1 is 1. Can I do 62 times 20 again?
Yes.
Yep. So 62 times 20, and we said that was 1,240. Okay. 6 minus 0 is
0.
6. 4 minus 4 is
0.
9 minus 2 is
7.
okay. Now what could I do? 62 times what?
10.
Okay, so whoops, forgot to do. So 62 times 10 gives me what?
620.
620. So 6 minus 0 is
6.
6. This becomes a 10. This becomes a 6. 10 minus 2 is
8.
so 86. So now I'm going to take 62 times 1. So minus 62. 6 minus 2 is 4. 8 minus 6 is 2. Can 62 go into 24?
No.
No. So we know that's going to be our
Remainder.
And over here I'm going to add these together. So 20 plus 20 plus 10 is
50.
plus 1 is.
51.
So my answer is
51. Remainder 24.
and don't forget to circle your answer so I know what you got. Alright, for number 3, we did our work over to the side and we got our answer as 15, remainder 3. So you guys will do on your own for homework 4 through 9, okay? And then, so mark off 10 through 17, that will just be extra work in case you need a little extra practice. So we went ahead and did numbers 18 through 23, and this is the answers that we got along with our work. Numbers 2 through 9, you guys are going to show your work and then get your answer. Number 10 and 11, you need info, show work, and a label. Same as on number 11, info, show work, and a label. Okay, back side, you need info, work. Number 2, info, work. Number 3, info, work. Number 4, info, work. Number 5, info, work. And then number 6,